Hello guys, welcome to my channel all about finance. So today we are going to talk about what is fire insurance. Fire insurance is a legal contract between an insurance company and the policy holder which guarantees that any loss or damages caused to the policyholder's property in a fire will be paid by the insurance company. Fire insurance provide coverage against incidents of accidental fire, lightning, explosion, etc. Now, why is fire insurance important? Fire accidents are unexpected and cause enormous destruction, not only in terms of finances, but it becomes tougher to deal with the aftermath. Owning a business, one is always prone to risk, and fire eruption can instantly bring a flourishing business to a slayman. Let us understand why fire insurance is a wise choice. Having a fire insurance policy comes with a broad range of scope, which includes a fire insurance policy provides comprehensive protection against any damage caused due to fire explosion or caused due to either movable or immovable property. A fire insurance policy encompasses damages to the properties, for instance, damage caused to an office building, furnishings, machinery, stock, etc., due to fire outbreak. Besides fire related perils, a fire insurance policy also encompasses damages caused due to any natural calamity, explosion, the bursting out of the water tank, etc. Scope of fire insurance. After serving 7 years in the corporate sector, Malini started her own fashion house with a manpower of 25. Soon after her business picking up its pace, a sudden incident left her well short. A fire erupted at a neighborhood shop, and half of the property was damaged, incurring a huge financial damages. The shop owner hadn't insured his property, hence he had to bear the entire loss by himself. Malini, take a lesson from this event, decided to purchase fire insurance to protect her fashion house from any unforeseen events like this. Initially, finance was a constraint for her and she had to purchase old machinery and furniture. Being skeptical about whether her fire insurance covers these expenses or not, she contacted the insurer. She breathed a sigh of relief when the insurer confirmed that the scope of fire insurance covers old machinery and furniture as well. Types of insurance in India. On the premises of necessities, the following types of fire insurance policy can be availed, which are specific policy. Under the policy for a certain property, a specified sum insured is determined, and in case of any loss, the compensation will be provided for the loss provided. It is less than determined amount. Comprehensive policy. This policy provides extensive coverage not only against fire related perils but also provides coverage against any other perils such as robbery, burglary, civil rampage, etc. Valued policy. At the initiation of the policy, the value of a particular property is determined. On the premises of the value of the property, the insurance of the policy is decided, wherein the insurer will pay the value in the case of destruction property by fire. Floating policy. This type of policy is best suited for owners who run a business of import and export. This policy will provide you with coverage, securing your goods lying at various places. It is to be noted that the goods need to be belong to the same individual under one sum assured and one premium covering all the perils related to the goods. Consequential loss policy. A fire outbreak in a workplace, like a factory, may disrupt the workplace. That is, production might go down by the fire expenses continue at the same time. This policy essentially provides coverage for consequential loss or loss of profits. On the premises of loss of sales, the loss of gains is calculated. Replacement policy. In this policy, the insurance provider assures compensation for the loss of the premise of the property's market value after contemplating the depreciating value of the property. The amount that is be compensated is calculated. The compensation provided will be at the replacement price, which implies that the new asset will be of the price what has been lost. It has to be noted that there will not be any additional expense as the compensation provided will be on the new asset's market price. Characteristics of fire insurance. The following are the characteristics of fire insurance policy which makes it a unique product to others. Let us understand the characteristics which should not be ignored. Covenant of good faith. The policy on the premise of faith between the insurer and the insured. It is essential for both the parties to reveal all the facts at the time of policy initiation. Covenant of indemnity. It is an indemnity policy wherein the insurer is liable to cover for the loss that occurred. In case of a fire break with no loss, no insurance liability will be offered. 1 year policy. The term fire insurance policy is generally for a great year, but it can be renewed depending on terms of conditions and mentioned in the policy schedule. Insurable interest. The policy is valid when the insured has an insurable interest in the insured property. In case a loss occurs, such interest may be required. This is beneficial to the insured by the survival of the insured property, and under a situation of destruction may face a loss as well. Direct loss. If the root cause of the loss or damage is fire, one may avail of this. Personal right. In case of any loss or damage under my fortunate circumstances, the insured amount will be provided to the person whose name is mentioned in the policy document. Personal insurance contact. The important feature this policy requires is being pellucid completely, and insurance needs to know the behavior of the insured. Moreover, only the policyholder can transfer the policy with the consent of the insurer. Besides, an insurer has all the rights to terminate the policy on the grounds wherein the possession of goods is transferred to a third party. Property description. While buying a fire insurance policy, it is imperative to give a proper account of possession. This is essential because, as per the location addressed in the document of the policy, the claims will be settled if in any case of unfortunate event occurs at the insured place. In case of there is any change, it needs to be brought into notice of the insurer to avoid further upshot. Inclusions under fire insurance in India. Covering a wide range of perils, it is often termed as standard fire and special perils policy. In the below grid, let us have a look at the inclusion the policy offers. Fire. The policy provides coverage for any damage caused due to the fire besides any damage caused due to natural heating, own fermentation, or unconstrained burning is not included.